The sanctuary is a really beautiful place. There's iguanas and there's peacocks and there's toucans. You can hear all the birds, you can see all the animals. But by far, the most rewarding part is being able to release the animals. Once you get involved with the project, it pulls at your heart. You see the work that's being done and the positive changes. Those little things are what keep us going and keep us having hope for the future, that we can see that things are actually changing. My name is Amy Venesh, and I have been working at Rescate Wildlife for a little over 4 years. Rescate Wildlife is the largest wildlife rescue center in Central America. We receive over 3,000 wild animals a year. Our main goal is to always rehabilitate and release them. In the sanctuary, we have about 125 different species of animals. We have about 700 animals that are permanent residents. And then in our hospital and rehabilitation center, there's anywhere between 100 to even 400 animals at a time that are in process of rehabilitation. Over the last 35 years, we've released over 25,000 animals back into the wild. So there's lots of animals that have passed through our door. The main reason why animals are brought here is very broad. We receive animals from the public, so people that have had them as pets, people that have found certain animals, even animals that are hit by cars. I wouldn't say the majority are mistreated, but there are definitely cases that come in that are mistreatment. Those cases are the ones that really pull on your heartstrings. Those cases can be completely infuriating, but we're actually happy that they're here now, so that now they get the care that they need in order to live a better life. The rescue and rehabilitation process varies a lot depending on the animal. If an animal has come in that has had very little contact with human, they have a very good chance of returning back into the forest where they belong. If an animal has come in through the pet trade, there could be behavioral issues, there could be nutrition issues. If it's not a candidate for release, then it will come into our lifetime care sanctuary.
Soy veterinaria aquí en el Rescate Wildlife Rescue Center. Sí, bueno, trabajamos con todos los animales que ingresan, mamíferos, reptiles, aves, pero mi rol principal es con las aves. Las aves es de los animales que más recibimos por año. Entonces, bueno, nos encargamos de revisar el animal, hacerle un examen físico, tomarle pruebas para hacerle diagnóstico, radiografía, ultrasonido. También, bueno, ahorita que estamos justamente en temporada de pichones, yo me encargo bien de hacer las dietas, formular, revisar temperaturas y estar como muy encima de los pichones.
So I had always interested in wildlife ever since I was a child, and eventually I had become a volunteer here, and it kind of developed into a larger role. The volunteer programs, they're basically like internships. We have a vet internship program that is very intense, and then we also have another which we call our wildlife internship. Everyone who works here loves what they're doing. It's something that we're all passionate about.
J'ai toujours rêvé découvrir des animaux exotiques. Je suis vraiment surpris des animaux qu'il y a ici. C'est vraiment incroyable. Il y a tout ce qui est observation des singes, préparation des enrichissements pour tout ce qui est grands félins, petits félins, les petits carnivores, petit déjeuner pour les macos. Franchement, c'est très diversifié et franchement, ce stage m'a fait vraiment découvrir beaucoup de choses sur moi-même. Mon expérience ici, franchement, j'en découvre tous les jours et franchement, j'en apprends tous les jours. Les mimiques, les tocs, commencer à avoir les habitudes, tester, c'est vraiment une chouette expérience.
The exotic pet trade is still high on the list, and it's still a huge problem for us. The center tries to address certain issues. A lot of it is through education. We receive thousands of kids per year that come in through school groups.
Education is very, very important. I love to do education because you can see the change in people and in their communities, their families. It's very important to educate new generations kids because they are the ones that are going to, in the future, make decisions.
What I say, we're planting the seed. We're just planting the seed to have better consciousness about how to treat animals and what to do in certain cases. Education is one of our key pillars. If we're not able to educate, the things are not going to change. And this is something that we can see within Costa Rica, which is actually really amazing. The generations down below are no longer having birds in their home or wild animals in their home. Mentality has definitely changed within Costa Rica. the majority of our funds come through the sanctuary. Donations are also a big part. And we've also just launched an adoption program where people can symbolically adopt. And this is a great way that people can also contribute in order to keep everything going. Everybody making a difference is like the cherry on top. Sometimes we have to step back and look at the whole picture, just physically see change.
What I learned while working here is that every animal and every individual is different. I learned to meet them, to know their personalities. This place is amazing.
There's no place in the world that I've been that compares to this. So the animals within our sanctuary, they can't be released into the wild, but we can see that this is a positive impact, and you can't feel anything else but happy.